All right, so here he is with much fanfare, the #1 lightweight contender, challenging for UFC gold here tonight. Hay is in the barn. He feels like he has put in all the requisite work to realize the dream here tonight.
He's been working so hard. When you watch the videos, you can see a guy that will not accept anything less than being super prepared for the biggest opportunity of his career. He has worked diligently. He has trained hard. He has brought in training partners. He's done everything. Now it's all about going out there and executing. He said he feels he's ready to do that and become the UFC champion.
But it must be stated, in this division with all of the contenders, oftentimes you only get one crack. We'll see what he can do with it. ISLAM MAKHACHEV ready to engage yet again here tonight. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here tonight.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low single.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, ISLAM MAKHACHEV. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, he has spent much of his career fighting elite competition, and more often than not, Tony Ferguson has had his hand raised. Gotta think this is an intimidating guy to fight. You're not gonna out-cardio Tony Ferguson. He can finish you with submissions, with strikes. One of the more well-rounded and watchable fighters on this UFC roster, top to bottom.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later.
Oh, right into mount.
Ferguson getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Create a scramble, let's go!
In the half guard.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by ISLAM MAKHACHEV.
Watch the hook.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side under.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Nice lever change.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Need you to scramble. Scramble.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
Oh yeah, he's got him, it's in tight.
You gotta be kidding me, how did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. And now he finds himself out and safe.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. So get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours. Nice shots landing from the top position.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. That was nice.
Ferguson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Under a minute now to go round one.
More elbows from the top.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Ferguson's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Protect yourself.
15 seconds to go. El Cucuy's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Round two next.
Stop.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Gotta think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. Reach back, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose.
We'll see if he can finish.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Hands up. Hands up.
Nice leg kick.
no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad. He couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep.
Ferguson's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Nice defense. Yes, smart adjustment. Yup.
Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Scramble, get up.
Beautiful transition.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out again!
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Watch your neck, watch your neck.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Great submission defense.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by ISLAM Makhachev. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can...
Oh, he hurt him again!
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at him, he's setting it up. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed him, try to...
Oh, he's out. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. A series of punches from the top here by Tony Ferguson. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Hey, stop.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Stay off your back this round. I need you to...
ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice strike. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Let's go. I need you to posture now.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Makhachev's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ferguson.
It's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying.
He's setting up a sub attempt.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flute choke looks locked in.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by ISLAM Makhachev.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by ISLAM Makhachev. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, another strike lands from the top. "90 seconds to go now. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Makhachev's back to the side control now.
Changing the position.
One minute now to go in the third.
In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Makhachev's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. All right, right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the
Takes us down. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, let's get this together now, man. Come on. I need you to wake up, and I need you to get out there. You're losing this fight, but I know you can beat him. Get out there, be aggressive. I want you to put him...
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that will land you right on the spot. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze. He's not.
Oh, he got out. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Okay, stay tight. You gotta grab his wrist.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
tape.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Let's go. Push,
Well,
push,
champ, I don't
push.
see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show. Guillotine jump.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
El Cucuy's back in full guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Makhachev's in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
Might be a submission attempt here,
I
champ.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ferguson getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good work from the top here by ISLAM MAKHACHEV.
Scramble.
reverse position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. But if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. Oh, good defense, yes. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Ferguson. 2 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop! All right, take a seat, bud. Listen, he's outstriking us. We're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find the last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, but that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad.
Just remarkable how Ferguson's chin holds up with all of these big shots.
Game of inches right there. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Just missed with the elbow there.
They're so easy.
Oh, that's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice kick. What a beautiful takedown.
Nicely done. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got...
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he...
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
I need more action on the ground, or the ref's gonna stand you up, man.
Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Move and relax.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ferguson's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
And there you go. Again, half guard. Nice.
Ferguson's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ferguson. Two minutes and counting to go in this fight. El Cucuy's got the full mount.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Oh, he's got his back. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
Heavy shots.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
That was a slick transition.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Makhachev's back in full mount.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Keep your hands up.
Makhachev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. He passes to half guard.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
What a fight, 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is in, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, ISLAM MAKHACHEV.
Well, tears of joy and hard to blame him. We have a new UFC lightweight champion. The celebration is on, and a life's mission comes to a head tonight as he gets it done.
He knew he was